Hi guys, and welcome back to Scribe Gaming. I'm your man Scribe, and I hope I can make your day just that little bit better. Now, CG have released a technical update to the game, as well as introduce a few new characters to farm. Let's go and take a look at what's new. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my patrons. In the bronze tier, we've got Ends Badly, and in the silver, we've got Dan Goodenough and Few Spendow. Your support means so much to me, guys. Thank you very much. So before we get into this, I just want to let you guys know that I have actually started a Discord channel. Now, if you do want to join it, you'll find the link in the description down below. Please come join and chat with some of my patrons and some of our fellow subscribers. Now, you can also find me on Twitter too, also linked down below. Okay, so let's take a look at this, shall we? So this was posted up on the 9th. I know I'm a little bit late to the party. What can I say? Full-time work, busy life. So now they're saying here that, it may seem like nothing has changed when you logged in, and that's certainly true of me. When I logged in and updated the game, I really didn't notice any change in improvement or graphical quality or anything like that, but I know I might be a minority case there, because I have heard from guild members and friends alike that they said they have noticed a small bit of improvement. I'm running it off an emulator on a PC, and I don't know if that has sort of minimized whatever improvement is seen on the mobile, because I really don't play this game on my phone anymore. It's just exclusively through Nox, or as I've now been having issues with my computer, I've actually switched over to using BlueStacks, so we'll be trying that out later today. Okay. So, they've updated to a latest version of Unity, and what this does mean is a number of things. Now, for one, they've complained in the past about having framework issues or structural issues around their game that has made it very difficult for them to make new game modes and bring new content in a timely manner. And I think we can see that from the releases we've had. Have we had releases? Can you count it? Well, I'll stop being facetious. There's been very little fresh new content, particularly in the form of game modes and that sort of thing, in Galaxy of Heroes of late, and they said largely it's down to their framework issues. They've sort of flip-flopped back and forth on that, but let's face it, that appears to be the case. Now, since they've actually updated to this new version of Unity, what this does mean that a lot of that framework and underlying structure of the game is now no longer hindering them from producing content. So they've kind of painted themselves into a corner here, but I think it's a good corner for us to have them be in, because we need to see some new content, and hopefully that this is going to be it. So they said they do want to get this out before going in with Galactic Challenges, as you can see down here. We've done a large amount of work to ensure that the release is smooth, but we want to separate this from a major content feature update and isolate any issues before Galactic Challenges is released. Now, Galactic Challenges is their new game mode. If you haven't seen it, go check out my other video. I'll do a link in the description for that just down below. So they wanted to get this out first of all, and hopefully pave the way for their Galactic Challenges to be pushed out. Now, I think it would be overly ambitious of me to expect that to get released at the end of this month, perhaps next month if we're lucky. I guess the best we can really hope for in the time being is that they release more info about what Galactic Challenges might be. Now, if you recall, going back to when Grand Arena Championship was coming out, it wasn't a case of they announced it and it came out next week. It was a case of they announced it and then a month and a half later they gave us some more information on it and what rewards might be given and the feat system and how the whole structure of the tournament would work, essentially. So I expect them to take a similar approach with Galactic Challenges if they're really looking to make this a replayable, long-term, long longevity game mode. I expect there to be just a gradual drip of information before the mode is actually released, maybe at the end of next month, maybe it's going to be in September. I really hope we don't have to wait that long for additional content, but hey. But on the other side of things, we do have the Mandalorian characters finally farmable. Now, I'm super excited about this. The Mando characters are cool, all of them, even Cara Dune. I was really excited about her first of all, but then it just didn't seem to stick that well. But Mando and Greef actually are fantastic additions to bounty hunter squads, and it makes them able to take out some pretty high tier teams, such as the Sith Empire teams, such as General Grievous, and I am 100% all for more teams beating tougher teams, giving people more options. So that's brilliant. We can also see that the TIE bomber down here has actually been put into shipments. So if you've got spare crystals and you really want to boost your Empire fleet, invest in the TIE bomber. It does actually make the fleet viable, and it can take out negotiator squads, and it can take out Millennium Falcon rebel-based fleets, which is great. Now, the other big change, updated unit AI for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Now, I've done a video on this, I think I've done more than one in fact, showing how you can use and abuse Kylo's AI so that he isn't able to use his ultimates or use any AoEs to actually really gain any benefit from his siphon stacks. He'll just continually attack 5s. And if you have him under a Padme lead with Wat Tambor to give him additional health and protection recovery at the start of everybody's turn, he just doesn't die, and you can slowly chip away at the incredibly tough First Order team. Now, it seems that they have fixed that. I haven't tried to practice it just yet, and I have seen that the likes of Bulldog have already released videos showing alternatives. I think he's running it under a gas lead now with just 5s, Wat, and Chewie and Han Solo, but you need to get guard on 5s for it to work. I think that's got some wiggle room there, and I'm going to do a little bit of digging to see what I can find out about that, and hopefully I can find another counter for us, because I'm going to need it on my main. Okay, so we've got a few bug fixes here. Fixed an issue that's causing AI enemies in events to not use their abilities. Not sure I've seen that. Art adjusted Darth Vader's portrait and character model's chest piece. That's a vital piece of work right there. Fixed an issue that could cause effects of days to apply or remain applied when they're not supposed to. I'm not sure where that was. Audio for Relic Progress Bar will no longer play when the user lacks the ingredients and lacks the currency. Okay. Purchasing sim tickets from Galactic War Table, please don't do that. The currency has added the sound effect will now play correctly. The 7th star animation sound effect will now play when unlocking a Galactic Legend character. And well, I haven't done that yet. I'm very, very close to getting Rey. I just need 2 more completions of the amazingly addictive and highly anticipated dual mechanic. /S for sarcasm. And UI fixed a formatting error in the tally phase for the time remaining the text. When additional characters were displayed. Okay, Portuguese. Okay, great. I like a bit of localization support. Absolutely, why not? Known issues. Rewards are displayed out of order. Does anybody really care? Fine. Okay. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I will actually go into a little bit more in depth in a separate video about Kylo and his AI, because like I said, I'm going to do some testing and I'm going to find us another counter, and it's going to be good. It's going to be great. So, if I can ask all my viewers to pretty please give me a like, give me a subscribe, bros, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.